Hi, it's Kari Mason from firstclasscreativity.com, and I am here to show you how to make a fun and easy Halloween card. And what I'm going to do is select a background paper, and I'm going to do that over in the Design Center with the Frightful Sight. Now, before I did this, I selected a 5x7 portrait card when I created a new project. Next, I'm going to go ahead over to the resource palette, and I'm going to select a 1 1/4 inch square. And then back over at the Design Center under background paper, I'm going to cardstock, and I'm going to add Whisper White as a page layer. And that'll bring that up like so. Next, I'm going to go over to the punches, and I'm going to select Piece of Poison, which is already up. Otherwise, I would hit Browse to find it. Or you could also go over here and select Stamps and type in the name of the stamp set. Now, this guy's really big, so I'm just going to click an arrow, click a square, I guess, and move him so he's a little bit smaller into the window, and that's perfect. Now I'm going to select my punch, which was the 1 1/4 inch square. And this is a vector file, so I can kind of move it to however I want it to be moved. And I'm going to go ahead and move it across. I'm going to send the stamped image, I'm going to send it back. Oops, I didn't mean to send it that far back. I'm going to send it backward one. And then I'm going to take the white and send that backward as well. There we go. Okay, now the vector file is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and move that to the front. And that'll allow me to move it to where I want it to be moved. And then I'm going to move it all the way down. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's like between the two black lines here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a paper fill over here under the punches. It'll bring up the options that are available for the punches. And I'm going to select Designer Paper. And it is going to go ahead and line up exactly perfect with the paper. Now, look how cute that looks. I just love that. So now what I'm going to teach you is how to do a layered ribbon. I'm going to select, let me go back so you can see. Up here it says add a photo or graphic. And so what I did is I went into the C drive, my digital studio, and then I looked into program files and selected embellishments, and now I'm clicking on seam binding bow. By doing that, it's going to bring that up, and I'm going to bring up the crop feature. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight just the loop part of it, and then I'm going to click OK, and it's going to have that loop. So then what you're going to do is you're going to Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and then you're going to layer it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're done doing that. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you're done. Now, I kind of like it being on an angle, but if you want to go ahead and align it, you just hit the Shift key and then just click on each image as you go along here. Hopefully most of them will take. And then you can align them so they're all the same height. You just come up to the top here and say Align Top. And there we have our ruffled ribbon. Oops, this guy's a little out of place, so I'm going to move him up a little bit. And is that not totally cool? I'm going to go ahead and add one more here. Is that not cool? See, I'm moving it to the back so it's kind of layered. I just think that's so cool. It's such a neat effect. And I learned this when I went to convention, and that's why I love to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It's great because you learn all sorts of neat things, and there's all sorts of resources for you. To see the completed card in its total finished state, you can visit my Facebook fan page at First Class Creativity. On Facebook, you can look for me there and see this card later today. I hope you enjoy it. You have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. www.firstclasscreativity.com. Thanks for looking. Talk to you soon.